Hello, I'm Dipti Thore. I'm from the CV magazine, and we are here with Mr. Neeraj Gupta, the CEO of FuelBuddy. Sir, you have established since 2017. How has FuelBuddy progressed, and what are the milestones that you have achieved?
Yeah, hi, good morning, Dipti. First of all, thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to interact with you and share the journey which we have crossed with FuelBuddy and the milestone which we achieved. So, as you mentioned that in 2017, we incorporated the company with the vision, yes, we wanted to create something on the democratization and digitalization of the fuel supply in India. In 2017, we incorporated the company. In 2018, we presented our concept to the government for the doorstep delivery of fuel, and then a lot of POCs was done in collaboration with various OMCs and with the support of NITI Aayog, Ministry of Petroleum and Gas, and DPMIT. We finally got the license regulation in 2019. So in 2019, we got the license and the regulation was made for the availability of diesel supplies in India. And since then, we have been working to set up our network, setting up our team, creating our hardware and software solutions in terms of creating solution for the customer for providing the convenience of doorstep delivery of diesel to the customers. In 2019 to 2022, we have been growing many folds. We have been expanding on daily basis. In fact, I'll say you that we are adding new cities, new location on daily basis. And the kind of backend support or technology support which we have created and tech stack which we have created, we have a capability to start any new city in 24 hours. So that is what we have developed, and we have been growing every day. Currently, our volumes has grown to, we have already recently crossed our 7 crore liter milestone. So we have now experience of delivering 7 crore liter of diesel at the doorstep of the customer, and we have around 40,000 plus happy customers with us. We are working very closely with the customers to take their feedbacks and to improve into our services day in, day out. And good to feel that sometimes when customer gives us a positive feedback and testimonials about our services and the convenience which they are getting at the doorstep, it gives us a lot of pleasure and motivation to do better.
So can you explain us about the end-to-end process, how it happens?
So, ma'am, FuelBuddy being a category creator, we were the first one who introduced this concept of doorstep delivery. And you know that in India, the e-commerce has given some kind of a boom where everything which is available on any store is getting delivered at the doorstep of the customer. Now, with that note, with that thought, we also got this idea and we started this concept. The entire process flows on a very simple a download of an app. So we have our app, which is available on Google Play Store and Android Auto, Apple Play Store and Android Auto, where customer can just go and download the app. And in 3 simple clicks, he can get himself registered on the app to place his order on the FuelBuddy for the delivery of diesel at the doorstep. Currently, we are India's largest doorstep fuel delivery service provider, and we have created a convenience of a customer in such a way that a simple person, somebody who uses a WhatsApp, can also use our app to place an order. We have created so simple. So just download the app, register yourself with the mobile number, and place an order by selecting your location. It's so simple. 3 simple clicks, and you can place your order.
So to set up this idea, you must have collaborated with someone, right? So tell us more about that.
So in fact, this idea came in because we have seen there are challenges available in the fuel delivery system in India. And the biggest challenges were the adulteration, pilferage, and the spillage. So these 3 problem statements has given us an idea that these problem statement can be solved with some kind of technology solution. So if I ask you a very general question, every time when you go to a petrol pump, have you ever asked for a quality or quantity test from them? No. Have you ever asked from a petrol pump, can you give me a quality or quantity test? But no. That was a problem because this kind of a democratization or freedom was never available with the customers. In FuelBuddy, our brand assurance and a commitment to the customer is that every time when we deliver fuel at the customer doorstep, he has a right to ask for a quantity and quality check. This is a brand assurance. This is a commitment from our side for every customer. Second thing, we are delivering fuel at the market price, the price which is prevailing. We are not charging any markup on the retail price, though we are charging very nominal convenience fees when we are coming at the doorstep. And that too, we have a lot of options for the customers. Those who are our subscriber-based customer, we can work out some kind of a solution for them. But at the end of the day, we have been committing a problem statement solution, which is an adulteration. Because if you look at in the past, customer only used to go to the petrol pump to get their fuel. Because as per the regulation, petrol pump was not allowed to deliver at the doorstep of the customer. So these drums, barrels, which is a completely unorganized way of transporting a fuel, was prevailing. Now with our automated IoT-based, cloud-based solution, everything is automated. Customer places an order on the app. We get a notification. We send our notification to our smart refuelers, those who are IoT enabled. They reaches to the customer location as per the location provided by the customer. At the location, they give quality and quantity test to the customer, and then they deliver fuel at the customer doorstep. And it is a completely legal way of delivery. If any customer today is taking delivery from a petrol pump who does not have a doorstep delivery license or a PESO license or a weighted measure certificate, that delivery becomes an illegal delivery for a customer, for which he has a 3 different risks which he needs to face: compliance risk, safety risk, and the financial risk. Now, by taking fuel from us, we are solving all 3 risks for the customer, because we are a legal supplier of fuel to the customer doorstep. And that is the most important and critical exercise which we have been developing with the customers, those who are taking fuel from different sources earlier. And that's what the solution which we have been providing. So adulteration-free, pilferage-free, and spillage-free fuel, which we are providing to the customer. And with this kind of a risk saving on the risk side, we are saving them from the compliance risk, safety risk, and the financial risk.
If I may ask, which vehicles have you adopted to for providing these services?
So we have a tie-up with Mahindra, Eicher, and Tata. On these 3 brands, we have been using our vehicles for creating the smart refuelers. There are a lot of technology and probes and sensors which we have been, IoTs, which we have been putting into these refuelers, so that they can track the quantity, quality while running the fuel also. At the time of dispensing also, it is the automatic dispensing system. If customer has placed an order of 20 liter, our smart refueler will only dispense 20 liter, nothing less than that and more than that. So it is completely automated system where everything is driven by an IoT, sensors and probes to test the quantity and quality at every time at the customer's place.
And what value-added services are you providing along with them?
So since once this was the first value-add service, because this services was never available, so we started with diesel, and we have a very clear vision to become the best energy distribution company in the country. Energy can be in any form, which can be petrol, diesel, electric vehicle, electric EV charging, battery swapping, and CNG, LNG, biogas. All these factors which we are coming up, we are working on the solutions to provide these kind of solution to the customer doorstep. And at the same time, we have already recently signed up an agreement alliance with IOCL to work out the last mile delivery through a 20-liter jerry cans. So under this national alliance, we have been selling these 20-liter PESO approved jerry cans to all the petrol pumps of IOCL across the country. With the help of these 20-liter jerry cans, the customer, they will be able to supply the last mile delivery of 20-liter diesel to the customer at their doorstep. At the same time, we have been working out alliance with all big lubricants company to provide the lubricants at the customer doorstep. So that is a value-added services which we are launching very soon, and working out all kind of solution in alliance, in collaboration with all OMCs and lubricant companies in India.
So how are you ensuring safety in the operations, and is there a safety hazard to a doorstep fuel delivery despite compliances like the PESO and the OISD? And what is the revenue mix from the B2B and the B2C, if I may ask?
Okay. So good part is that you have raised this safety thing, and this was a concern when this concept was got the regulation approval. So at that time, these were the concerns raised by a lot of authorities and people. First thing I just wanted to highlight is that from a diesel delivery standpoint, it is a Type C fuel. So from the flash point, the flash points are very low, and it is safe. It is not that inflammable very easily by any kind of a spark or any kind of a flash. So that is the one thing. But in spite of that, we have been following all safety norms, which has been prescribed by the PESO as per the norms. We have been following all PESO norms in all our vehicles. At the same time, all our drivers are hazmat trained. We have all the safety equipments available every time when we deliver fuel at the customer doorstep. We take care of all SOPs which we have defined for giving the best safety to the customer. Though it is a Type C fuel, it is not hazardous, but still, we have been following all prescribed norms and procedures which are required to be adopted to deliver a safe fuel at the customer doorstep.
So about the revenue mix from the B2B and the B2C customer.
Yeah, typically, Dipti, if you ask me, when we started this concept, the biggest challenge for us was the awareness about this concept. Being a category creator, people were never aware about that a diesel can be delivered at your doorstep. So our biggest challenge was to make them aware and understand the concept about diesel delivery at the doorstep and legal diesel delivery at the doorstep. So initially, when we started this concept, more of a customer were towards the corporate side, B2B mix. So we were reaching out for those big clients and giving them, explaining them the concept, because reaching out to the bigger client was easier. But now we have reached out to the smaller mix of customer, retail mix, B2C segment. If you ask me, in Bangalore, we have been delivering most of the societies which are taking 20 liter or 40 liter of fuel. So our now mix has been changing, and we have been pivoting these kind of things. Once the more and more awareness is happening on this side, we have been creating a mix changes accordingly. So currently our mix is around 60% is B2B and 40% is B2C, basically a retail customers.
And which segment in particular do you get maximum traction from, PV or CV?
No, so ma'am, right now we are not delivering fuel into the passenger vehicle or commercial vehicle. Yes. We are not allowed to deliver. That is what we have been requesting Government of India to give us approval on that side, and already the proposal has gone to the committees. But currently we have been delivering fuel only on the stationary equipments, generators, heavy machineries, storage tanks, all those heavy equipments which is very difficult for them to move to the petrol pump. So we are delivering to those set of customers right now. We are not delivering to the passenger car or the commercial vehicles right now.
Okay. Any plans to do that in near future?
Yes, we have been requesting government to give us an approval on that. Proposal has already gone to that. I think very soon we should hear a positive news on that side.
And tell us more about the acquisition of My Petrol Pump, which you have acquired recently.
So My Petrol Pump, we have acquired this company last year during the COVID time. Since we were looking for an expansion into different geographies, My Petrol Pump was one of the old company in this segment. They were initially doing the distribution of business mainly in the South region, and we were primarily focused on the North region. So to make our geographical reach and presence into the South region, we went and we were on a search for finding a right kind of a company where we can go and take over. So we found My Petrol Pump as a partner there, and then we acquired the company in 2021. And with this acquisition, we got a reach into whole of Karnataka and AP and Telangana. And now we have expanded after acquiring My Petrol Pump. We have now expanded in all the major cities of South region. So that reach has got through My Petrol Pump. At the same time, we got a lot of learnings from their past experience in terms of the reaching out to the retail customer. So FuelBuddy was primarily focusing on B2B. My Petrol Pump was having more a reach of a B2C segment of customers. So we got a lot of learnings through them with that acquisition on the B2C side also.
Since you're delivering diesel right now, any plans to deliver any alternative fuels in the near future?
Yes, we have plans, and that is the vision I shared with you. We wanted to become the best energy distribution company, and energy can be in any form, which can be a petrol, diesel, CNG, EV, LNG, biogas. And we have been working on a lot of things on EV. Very soon, we'll be coming out with our plans on EV side, CNG side, biogas side. So we are definitely have plans and working on that. Very soon, you will be able to hear the good news on that side.
And tell us more about your future developments. I mean, apart from working on alternative fuels and other vehicles.
Lubricants.
Yes, yes.
So lubricant is the one thing which we are adding very soon. We will be supplying all the lubricants at the doorstep of the customer. And along with the national reach, we are currently offering our services to almost 150 locations now as we speak, and it might be 151 in after 1 hour. But other than the India reach and presence, we have been working on the international side. We have launched our services. We got a license in UAE, Dubai, and we are launching our services very soon in some of the African countries also. Already the final terms and everything has been done. So very soon we'll be coming out with the announcement on launch services in African countries. Dubai, we have got a license and everything. So very soon we are starting our services in Dubai and UAE also. So that is the international plan which we are working on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. It was really nice talking to you.
Same here. Thank you very much. Pleasure is all mine.